friends, and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be my February favorites, so yay. Actually quite a few of favorites. I kind of think it's probably the same amount though as what my other favorites used to be. So let's just get right into it. But first, let me say, if I look different in this video, I am still sick. If you didn't know I was sick, yes, I am sick. I have a cold. I'm getting over it. I actually sound better than what I was sounding like, but yeah, that is what it is. So all my favorites are back here on my desk. So let's just start with the first favorite because you guys can already see it. It's literally in plain view, and that is my Hello Kitty. So this is my Hello Kitty. I got this, of course, for Valentine's Day, and she looks like that. It's just a big kitty, and the back looks like that. So yes, this is of course one of my favorites because if you don't know, I'm a big Hello Kitty fan. So yes, got a kitty. Well, next favorite are going to be for the face. If you follow me on Snapchat, I talked about these products already. I actually uploaded a video on here. It was called I think it was like my Snapchat story or something like that, and I did a whole video of taking basically clips from my Snapchat and then, you know, putting it all together so you guys can see it. So the first product is this. This is what I've been using on my face, and I've been actually loving. It's the Neutrogena Deep Clear Facial Cleanser, and I got the normal to oily skin because I do have oily skin, so that is the one I got. This is so easy to use. You only need one pump of it, and I have used it so many times and I'm only right there. Like, you literally only need one pump. So I've actually been really loving this, and it doesn't dry out my skin. You would have thought if it said for, you know, normal to oily skin that it would dry out your skin, but it doesn't. But that being said, that doesn't mean don't use a toner and don't use a moisturizer. Still use them. Okay, so next by the same company. So I guess I've been really liking Neutrogena. I don't know. I was all about that clean and clear, but now went over to Neutrogena. So this is the toner I used. The other toner I used was actually by Olay, and I always told you guys I like that when I would repurchase it, use it up, repurchase it, use it up, and it used to be basically in all my skincare videos or blog posts, but now I have tried something new. And I have tried this one. This is the oil-free toner by Neutrogena. And it said it won't strip skin's natural moisture. I love this one. It doesn't burn the eyes. It's nice and sensitive. It actually has like a baby powder. Yeah, like a baby wipe, baby powder kind of smell. And also for this, you only need a little bit. Well, make sure that the cotton ball you're using or wipe, whatever, you know, has product on it. Go around your face. Yeah, and then finish off your, of course, routine. The next products are actually for your hair. So, and it's these shampoo and conditioner matching ones. If it wasn't for Influencer, I would not have gone to this brand, and the brand is Suave. I usually pass by Suave. I usually don't go to Suave. You guys know it's usually in a drugstore, a cheaper brand. It used to strip my hair, and it just wasn't. It never worked for me, so I just always avoided it because what's the point of having to strip your hair, making it feel like that crunchy, dry feeling, and then having to basically work harder to get your hair looking back to normal. But I actually got to try this out, and this is the keratin infused one, and it says salon proven to prevent frizz. So yeah, so it's proven to prevent frizz, stuff like that. I said, you know what, since it's keratin infused, I'm going to give it a try because I do like keratin-infused products, and I'm happy I did because I love these. So, if you haven't tried these out, go try these out. I will have all the products linked down below. If I can find links, I'll also have links too. So next is actually a face mask. When it comes to face masks, you guys already know I'm all about my face masks. I love face masks. I will test out basically any face mask because I love them so much, and I only found like one brand of face mask I didn't like, and they usually make paper masks anyway. That is a whole nother story. But this is the Michael Todd one. I found this one in my samples. I'm going to be doing a blog post all about it. So yeah, but this is the Michael Todd, and this is the pumpkin nutrition rich facial mask. I love this pumpkin mask. It when you put it on your face, you will notice that it feels like rich. You can feel like a slight tingle feel, but it feels more of like a cooling sensation, if you guys understand what I'm saying. Also, I in that post that will be coming up soon, I test this on my face. I took a picture so I can, of course, show in the blog post that was on my face. It literally blended right in with my face. Yeah. So yes, I've been loving this. I don't use this that often. I use it every once in a while because it's so rich. I don't think you're supposed to use it like that, but I know I don't. It's probably too moisturizing. I don't want to go off balance, and I have other masks I need to use and stuff like that. So next has been this mouthwash. I usually in favorites always I either talk about toothpaste. I don't know if I ever talked about toothbrushes, but I usually talk about like toothpaste, deodorant, like stuff like that. Usually stuff that people leave out. I feel like it needs to be brought up because of course you brush your teeth, of course you use a toothbrush, and of course you use a mouthwash. I brought up floss last time. That's what it was. So here is a mouthwash, and this is the Listerine Healthy White. It's an anti-cavity mouth rinse, and this is for whitening. So it's just like your regular Listerine, it's gonna help clear out the bacteria, all that, give breath nice and fresh, but it's going to whiten your teeth at the same time. So it says vibrant, it says starts to whiten on contact, enamel safe, and it kills bad breath germs. So yeah, so basically you just get this one if you want whiter teeth, switch out your Listerine routine, the one that you usually get, or use that one in the morning, whatever. And then, you can use this one, whatever you're going to use it. It's good what I'm saying. Just add this in there. Don't use whitening strips. Don't use those gel things that you put in your mouth, like all that weirdness. Just use Listerine. You guys already know the brand. You guys already know it's going to be safe. Whatever. The main ingredient I noticed that this has in it is hydrogen peroxide. So yes, you will get that hydrogen peroxide kind of bubbly feel. If you don't know what I'm talking about, usually when you get like a cut and you clean it with the brown bottle, not the white one, the white one's alcohol, the brown bottle's hydrogen peroxide. And when you put on your cut and it does that little sizzle up type of thing so that it's like cleaning the bacteria, that is basically what this does. And also, after you use this, you cannot eat or drink for 30 minutes. I usually use this at night and then use another one in the morning, and sometimes I would use this one night and morning, like that weirdness. I switch it up some, but I do get this in. Next favorites are actually for the room. I'm really big on room scents. I think a scent can do a lot for somebody's mood and emotion. And instead of lighting a candle and having to watch the candle, because I don't have time sometimes to be watching the candle, I be going in and out of each room, doing stuff on the computer, headphones on, like not even freaking paying attention half the time. And I don't have time to be sitting and watching a candle. That's just me. A lot of y'all do it. I don't know how. I just don't have time to be sitting up watching a candle, if I'm busy. So what I like are these. I don't really know how to pronounce this. I don't know if it's pronounced Renuzit, I don't know. You guys can tell me how this shit, you guys can tell me how this is pronounced in the comments because I have no freaking clue. But they are these. I know you guys seen these a lot, at the, like, grocery store, convenience store, stuff like that. The Dollar Tree, I know they sell them there. And the reason for that is because these usually run you $1. They're usually always on sale for $1. They're usually, sometimes you can even find them less. Sometimes you can find deals like 5 for 5 and stuff like that, because they're usually $1. So the ones I've been using, I got, of course, the 5 for 5 deal, so I do have 3 more. But the ones I've been using in the rooms have been these two. These are the ones I have going now that are open. So the one I use during the day is this one. And this is Purely Peach. This one smells so good, you guys. It legitimately smells like fresh peaches. I love it to death. It doesn't take much for the scent to go out. The scent is very potent. It will literally lit up the whole room and like down the hall. So if you want to have these going throughout your house, you can. I would suggest sticking to a few going out once, because one is actually like really potent that, you know, if you are, you know, one of those scent people that don't care about scents or have a, like your nose just, you get sick basically. Just be careful with these because they are strong. And for night, I like to use this one. And this is the Aroma Tranquil. So this one is real nice. This one kind of smells like what... The only one I can compare to that a lot of people would probably have used would be Clean Linens. So like a nice fresh wash. But it also has that aroma of like sleep time. Like if you would think of relaxing baths. Yeah, that's what this one smells like. So those are the two that I have been using and liking. I also like the raspberry one. And I think that's the one. The raspberry and the Hawaiian one. Those two are also good. Okay, so last for the beauty section part of this is these nail polish. One is a hit and one is kind of like a fail. So I do kind of have a fail in this, which I don't know if it actually is a fail, but to me it's kind of a fail. So I received these two nail polishes courtesy of PINCHme. So that if you don't know about PINCHme, I did a whole video. I have it linked down below. Basically, it's a sample type of service that you go in there, you pick out samples, they'll ship it to you, you test it out, you tell them what you think. Yeah, one of those. So I did a blog post on these two nail polishes. These are SINFUL shines. They're all, of course, by SINFUL Colors. If you guys don't know about SINFUL Colors, it's basically like a drugstore nail polish that's usually really cheap. Usually one nail polish is like $2, and they have a whole variety of colors, great quality, you know, all that jazz. So this is the SINFUL Shine with Gel Technology. I got two of them. So I got step 1, which is the nail color with the gel technology, and then step 2 is the top coat. So when it comes to the color, I love the color. It goes on nice. You only need one coat to get a nice pigmented color. I do too, you know, just to have, you know, it be really true and stay on whatever. And yeah, I haven't had a problem with this blue. I have had this color on my toenails for like 2 weeks now. Has not chipped. Looks just like, you know, like I got a gel manicure type of thing. I love it. So when it comes to this top coat, it is very thin. I don't really like it at all. If you had a chance to get both of them, get both of them. If you see both of them there, I would just pick out a color you like of the gel technology and skip on the top coat, because I feel like the top coat doesn't do anything. Like I said, it's very thin. I noticed that when I was putting it over one of my nails, it was making the color dilute and kind of moving it. And I know it was dry because I put it on an hour later. So yeah, I just would skip on the top coat. I mean, it doesn't seem worth it. It's thin. I mean, it doesn't need, if this was going to add shine, the top coat was going to add shine, it doesn't need to shine, because this, the color already has so much shine that you can just skip on this. Skip on it. Is part of stationery. If you guys don't know, I really love my planner, and I love planning out stuff because I need something to keep me organized, like for real. So I found these stamps and a ink pad, of course, at Target inside their dollar section. And I had to get them because I always wanted some stamps, but I'm not going to pay so much for stamps. Like, I feel like it shouldn't cost that much for a stamp. And then you don't, like, this doesn't have an ink pad with it. Like, all the stamp sets never have ink pads with it. So it's like you have to spend a heck of money on the stamps, buy an ink pad. So I found these stamps for $3. I only had the numbers. Well, I only got the numbers because they only had numbers. I wish they would have had letters. And of course, they only had red. So the other thing to note about the stamps is that the number doesn't point out far enough. So if you do stamp it, you know, on the little stamp pad, and you do try to stamp it on paper, you will get that outline of a square type of thing, and sometimes they always look different. So I don't know if I'm just a bad stamper. Is that a possibility? Like I'm just a really bad stamper and I don't understand the techniques of stamping. Who knows? But that's what I've noticed when using this stamp set. But it is really good quality to be for $3. So yeah. Okay, my next favorite has been some magazines, and it happens to be health magazines. I wrote a blog post on, I think it was called why I subscribed to health style magazines, and I explained in there, which I'll have it linked down below, but I explained in that post that, you know, I grew up with magazines. There was always magazines around me, from house magazines to like Jet magazines, if you remember Jet, to like lifestyle magazines, beauty, fashion, you know, all of that type of stuff. And then being able to get to an age to make my own decisions and subscribe to magazines that I like, you know, like the fashion, the beauty, the teen magazines, you know, music, stuff like that. And then now, you know, seeing what those magazines kind of did to me and my perspective view on what I was seeing and what I was liking and what I wanted to be like, to now having the, you know, the real thought that I can make a change and then get these health magazines to actually make a difference. You know what I'm saying? You have to read that post. It's, I know right now it could be sounding kind of deep, but it really is. I really think you should give it a read. We'll have it linked down below. So this is actually my last favorite. Well, my last favorite are these frames. Yes, I love these frames. I have been wearing these frames for, since I got them, like every single day. I just love how big they are. Like, guys, these are perfect. Yes. So these are fashion frames. They are a not prescription, which I'm really thinking about getting my prescription put in here, because this is what I want to know. Why am I wearing fashion frames when I should be wearing my glasses? So yes, I got these frames sent to me. I did have to pay for shipping because for some reason I don't have Amazon Prime, but yeah. I love them to death. I will have the link down below because they are really reasonable. And when I mean really reasonable, they are under $10. And there's so many different styles that they have. I think they're like really 4 more different styles that they have. But I will have it linked down below. I love these. Love these. The only thing about these is, as you can see, they give a lot of glare. But they are really nice. Well, that is all of my February favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about the products or how the product works, and you want more of a detail, let me know in the comments, you know, your question, whatever, and I will write back to you, giving you all the information I basically can. And yeah, make sure also to check out those links in the description box below, because I will link to certain products, posts that I mentioned, and all that. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and become one of my friends. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye, guys.